Hi guys, this is Chris Davies from CarProductsTested.com, and today I thought I'd show you a line of products from Borg and Beck. I am going to service my 2001 Lexus LS430, and I'd been looking on the internet for brake discs and pads, as I usually do, and I came across Borg and Beck mostly because of two things. One, exceptionally good packaging, really cool design, and two, the prices were really competitive. I actually thought that it was a mistake at first on the pricing. I'll go through all that later. I'll give Borg and Beck a call. I've not been sponsored by this video. They've supplied the products that I need, but I'm not paid to do this review. So they sent brake, front discs, rear discs, front pads, rear pads, an oil filter, and my windscreen wipers were shot as well, so they've sent a pair of them. A few facts about Borg and Beck. The factory been established since 1903, so that's over 100 years, and designing OE products. They originally started by designing and building clutches for all sorts. They were actually supplying trucks during World War One and Two, and they were a huge company. They were originally based in the United States. It's based in Britain now, but they sell to about 70 countries worldwide. So they've got a massive range of products, as well as about 37,000 lines for the products. Now, the Borg and Beck specialise especially in, let me just have a look, the filters, brakes and clutches. However, if I just have a look at my notes here, they also do filters, steering suspension parts, rotating electric parts, wheel bearings, cooling, cables, boots and gaiters, turbo hoses, driveline, and more. So if you go to borgandbeck.com, you can go to your various countries on the website. All you do is they've got a really easy way for you to actually search for your vehicle parts. It's very simply on the British one, at least, you type in, you can put your car, make, model, and engine size, and it will come up with all the parts they've got for your vehicle. You can also visit First Line as well, which is, I think it's firstline.com. I'll put that on the screen, and I'll put a link below in the description for you to visit both of those websites, but Borg and Beck's the main one we're talking about today. The main reason I was drawn to Borg and Beck, as I say, was the quality of the products. Not only the price is really competitive, but by the points that I've read, which I'll go through with you as I show you the various products, really interested me. So let's take you through a few of them. Okay, so let's go through some of the products I was sent to review. Let's have a look at the discs first. These are huge and very heavy. This is this is the rear disc, actually, for my Lexus LS430. Wow, these are big chunky discs, and the front one even heavier. A bit of a workout. These huge things. Let's put that down. So what Borg and Beck state is that the discs that they sell are actually they've got a high level of carbon and feature a water-based coating, which you can see on here, and the coating uses zinc aluminium flakes, which protect the discs inside and out against rust and corrosion. And so the other benefit is that there's no oils to clean off when you first get them, so you can install them straight off onto your car, which is great. Another thing that it pointed out is that when some of the other manufacturers supply vented discs, they actually have they can have a wider gap here but thinner plates to compensate, so they're the same size. So actually, some of the other brake manufacturers might have actually thinner metal on the outer and inner edges, but a wider ventilation gap. So Borg and Beck do the right thing. They have an equal size, and so you've still got your ventilation, and at the same time you've got the all important just focus on that, the all important thick metal on there. Now what they also state is that on the pads they've actually got this so make sure that's in focus. They've got this metal rubber shims on here. Obviously the shims do come off. Let's show you that. Here you go. So you can't quite see it, but they are actually rubberized. So there, yeah, they are actually rubberized. You can feel it on your hand, and what that does is it's to stop as much friction noise when you're braking, because the majority of noise during braking is because of these shims. Sometimes brakes come with they don't come with shims, or they come with just the simple metal shims, but these are actually rubber backed both sides, so it's rubber, metal and rubber, just a really thin coating, but that actually stops vibration during caliper and back brake contact. It's apparently is the majority of noise that's created from that, which is really interesting. The brake pad, the material is a semi-metallic organic copper-free formulation on here. So apparently in cheap pads will normally have copper in the friction material, and you'll see more metallic pieces, but they've also got these chamfered edges. What these do is the slots in the brake pads help clean dirt and debris off the discs, which will help increase contact surface and increase the brake bite. And the chamfered edges here, they will actually help prevent friction material from lifting off the back plate, ensuring a long life of the pads. So really high quality pads there. Obviously they've got the Borg and Beck stamp on there. So what else have we got? We've got an oil filter here, just a standard oil filter, and I was sent the windscreen wipers as well. This one's obviously got the spoiler on there to stop the wind lifting it up, and again it's stamped with Borg and Beck on there. This water-based coating, let's go back to this on the discs, is actually known as BECKTEC, they call it, and on the boxes you actually get this, can you see it from there, this sticker here says high performance BECKTEC coated, so you can see that as well. So they've got a lot of advantages over some of the competition. And price wise, I actually just looked briefly on Amazon and eBay at these, and you can easily pick up Borg and Beck parts off Amazon. So let's have a look there. The front discs here, let's have a look here, £65. Obviously you guys can have a look at wherever you are, America or Australia or whatever. The rear discs, and that's for repair, £65. Rear discs, £51. The front pads here for a set, for 4 of them altogether, just £20 for the rear pads. A set of 4 front pads, £26. The oil filter, £10.50, which is about what I expect of an oil filter. And the wiper, the rear wiper was, sorry, the smaller wiper, 16-inch wiper was £5.50, and the large one, the spoiler, was £10. So price wise for the the oil filter and the oil filter was about what I'd expect. The blades are actually cheaper than some of the equivalent high quality ones as well. So the other thing I really like is that just rip that off. I will sellotape that back together. This is a genuine review. But you get this this tag to hang in your windscreen, so when you fit them it's just to remind you that you've had the brakes, new brakes and discs, so you need to take it easy over the next 400 miles or so. And I've obviously got a dealer stamp if you get them fitted at your garage, just to make sure. Now the other good thing is that they actually, Borg and Beck actually provide a 24-month or a 2-year or 24,000 mile warranty on any of the brake parts. Now obviously it excludes normal wear and tear. It's more down to manufacturing defects, but that's obviously really good to know. So I will be doing a video of fitting these to the car, like a before and after video. I'll take the old discs off actually to show you guys, and but I'm really excited to get these Borg and Beck parts fitted. So go to borgandbeck.com. Wherever you are in the world you'll be able to find them, or you can simply go to Amazon or eBay and find Borg and Beck parts. And yes, so looking forward to updating you on that. Thanks guys. Okay, so I've got the front discs and pads off my LS430. You can see that it's, although they've got plenty of metal left on them, they're quite corroded inside here. Secondly, I'm getting a lot of vibration off these, which I don't know what obviously caused that, but they need replacing. But the main thing is these pads are just shockingly thin. They're obviously looked after the car. These are genuine Toyota pads, as you can see, but here's the thickness difference. Let's put those together. There we go. These are literally just nothing left, just the bones of them. So these ones have got plenty of, obviously brand new. So I've explained in the beginning part of this video about the backing pads being rubber, metal rubber, so you get less noise from those. These are the ones that you get on the normal pads. So you can see they're just like thin sort of tin. In fact, these are a bit thicker. I mean, these are decent quality, but you can see even these are just sort of tin, so you do get noise off those. But obviously these are the new just wipe my hand. These are the new discs, as you can see, and hopefully because they've got this BECKTEC coating on, they won't get that sort of corrosion inside, or at least it should take a lot longer to do. So I'm looking forward to fitting these and getting some, because these you could even hear them while I was braking. You could hear them, the wear. It was just really bad, and there's obviously a lot of travel on the pedal as well, so I'm really glad that I'm doing this. But yeah, let's crack on and get these fitted. Okay, so we've fitted the first front disc and pads, new Borg and Beck discs and Borg and Beck pads in here. And safety first, always put a jack stand underneath there as well. So looking forward to fitting the other discs and pads now. It's nice and easy, and can't wait to test these. Okay, so this is the back brake disc off my Lexus LS430. As you can see, it's not too badly warm, but it's been on for quite a long time. You can see from all the sort of rust build up on there. But the main thing that needed changing, and these are pretty shocking, is these pads. Look at that. Here's the new ones. Let's get that a bit closer to camera. So these are on the right of the Borg and Beck ones, On the left are the old pads, so you can see there's virtually nothing left of those. And again, you obviously get the nice shim on the back, the metal rubber Borg and Beck shim on there, and to lower any chance of noise from the braking. And here are the new disc. There's the new disc, absolutely beautiful, coated with that BECKTEC coating on there to stop rust, etc. So yeah, we'll get these fitted, and next bit of the video will show you them all fitted and ready to go. Okay, so the back brake disc and pads are now in place. So these lovely Borg and Beck discs and pads combined should give me some really good braking force, considering how bad it was earlier. So the rest of the review will be on carproductstested.com. If you could subscribe to this YouTube channel, that'd be great. To buy Borg and Beck discs, or to look for the parts for your car, just go to borgandbeck.com. So yeah, fantastic stuff. Okay, so this is my update about the brakes after running them in, bedding them in, and the Borg and Beck brake discs and pads are absolutely fantastic. They give a really good positive bite without being overly grabby. You can get that on some pads and disc mix where they can really grab too hard, and as this is a Lexus LS430, it is a luxury car, and the last thing you want is any sort of jerky motion while you're braking. So they're really nice, and I've noticed that they're not producing much brake dust at all. Some of them you just get, maybe the cheaper ones, you just get a lot of brake dust just covering your wheels, but these Borg and Beck brake pads have been great. They've not really produced much brake dust at all. Another thing is that the inner edge, which sometimes starts to go rusty quickly, which is painted on some cars, is obviously coated with this like BECKTEC stuff, which stops it from rusting, etc. And they're still absolutely clean. So I'm really impressed, and the price alone of the brake discs and pads is extremely competitive, and I think you're getting a really high quality product at an absolute great price. So I really can't fault them, and I'll be fitting Borg and Beck brake discs and pads to my cars from now on, because I think they're absolutely fantastic value for money and a really high quality product, both in the discs and the pads. Also, I did the windscreen wipers as well, and I'm not getting any juddering or anything off them. They just come across as good as the best, or what conceived to be the best ones out there, sort of Bosch. I think they're easily as good as those. They're quiet, which is great, and they feel good quality as well. Like the metal construction of them, and also sort of the little extra clips you get, they all feel very solid. So yeah, so check out borgandbeck.com, and also go to carproductstested.com for the full review, and please subscribe to my Car Products Tested YouTube channel, as that supports videos like these. Thanks very much, guys.